I hope that you're well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 5 to 8 English lesson on regular plural nouns. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once we've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, then we're going to select the subject of English Language Arts. We're doing grade 5 to 8. And then we're going to scroll down up until we get to our chapter of regular plural nouns. All right. So this is also a continuation of our previous lesson on regular plural nouns. And in our previous lesson, we had to form plurals of nouns ending in if, e, o, and y. And we also had to form and use plural nouns ending in if, e, o, and y. So we are now going to continue our lesson on regular plural nouns. All right. So our chapter is regular plural nouns. Our subject is English language arts. We're doing grade 5 to 8. And the lessons that we are going to be focusing on today under the chapter of regular plural nouns is to form and use plurals. We're going to do a review as well as to form plurals. And we're also going to basically review on that. All right. So when it comes to regular plural nouns, right? We said that in order for us to form and use plurals of most of our nouns, then we basically just add an s, right? So with most of our nouns, we just add an s, and that will basically show the plural form of that noun, right? And when we add basically an s to that word to make it plural, right? Then we can have words like, let me see. Then we can have words like girl, one girl, but two or more girls. one boy, but two or more boys, right? So we basically just add an s to our regular nouns, and that is to show the plural forms of our nouns. But now we also have other words that we need to add in order to show the plural forms of that word, right? And when it comes to regular plural nouns, then it means that we need to, it's almost like you follow rules, right? With irregular, we don't follow any rules because you're just gonna have to know it. I can't say like, okay, you need to do this method and that method because you're just gonna have to know it. But with regular plurals, it's as if there's a rule for each step that you need to basically follow. So now we said that in order for us to form plurals of most of a noun, we just add an s like we shown on the screen. One tree, two or more trees. All right. So now when it comes to the noun, right? So if the noun ends again in s, ch, if our noun ends in s, ch, shx, or z, then we need to basically add an es to make it plural, right? And we have an example with bush. Bush ends in sh. So one bush, two or more bushes. And we added an es to show the plural form of that noun. All right. So we said we when it comes to bush, one bush, and we can say two or more bushes. We added an es to show the plural form of bush. If we look at the word that ends maybe with an x, let's say box. One box, but two or more boxes. So we just added an es. All right, so we have box, one box, two or more boxes, and there we can see we added an es to show the plural form of box. The same with if we use the word ch, church. We have one church, but we have a few other churches, right? And that is but an example so far of how of basically regular plural nouns. All right. So that is basically how we like I said, it's like you add an es to make it plural, or you can just add an s. But now it says if your noun ends in a consonant. All right. And then we have the next one says if the noun ends in the consonant Y, like for example, family, then we drop the Y and we add IEST to make it plural. All right. If we look at an example, it says one baby, two babies. So which means it's baby. We drop the Y, we add the IES, babies. Oopsie, look at me writing besties. I apologize. Babies. So babies, it's BABIES. So we had to then drop the Y and we had to add the IES. We had to add the IES. This is a continuation. Oh, this is actually the same one. I apologize. This is actually the same one. I didn't even see. It is the same one. I apologize. Can we continue? I thought we didn't do the review yet. I was confused with the review, but I do apologize. At least you guys will have, you'll have an advantage now. All right, so then we have babies. So then also we have family. So if we have family, right, and we want to write the plural form of families, then we drop the Y, we add IES, and then we have families. I do apologize. I do apologize. This is actually us doing it again. I didn't know we did the review. All right. Then we're going on to the next one. It says that if the noun ends in if or fe, but if we, for example, say the plural form of, let's say, wolf, right? Like here with wolf. If we say the plural form, right, of that word and you hear the if changes, right? If the if changes to, like, for example, wolves, then it means that we need to drop the F or the FE and we need to add VES, right? VES. So, for example, wolf and then wolves. So, we basically had to drop the F and just add wolves for VES. Then, if a noun ends in if and if e and the plural keeps the form of the s, it does not change, it doesn't become more thicker or something, or more like vibration, then we just add an s. Like, for example, one shift, two shifts. And then, if a noun ends in an o, we usually just add an S to make it plural. For example, one piano, two pianos. But we need to make an exception when it comes to words like tomato. We add the ES. Potato. and we add the es. Hero, and we add the es. Echo, and we add the es, right? Even mango, one mango, two mangoes. Then we just add the es to show the plural forms of those words. So once again, right, we have, if we were to break down the word regular, plural, and nouns, right, we start with nouns. A noun, it names a person, animal, place, or thing, right? That is a noun. It names a person, animal, place, or thing. If we talk about plural nouns, and then we're talking about more than one person, animal, place, or thing, right? And we said we either just add an s to show the plural form, or like we made mention, depending on what the word ends with, we either drop that and we add, for example, es, ies, ves, or just add an s, right? But then when we hear regular plural nouns, then regular plural nouns is like saying you need to follow a specific rule in order for us to, for example, find the plural form of this word. Regular plural nouns, like adding, it's like saying follow the rule by adding es, dropping y, adding ies, by either adding as s or an es, right? Or ves. Those are rules when it comes to regular plural nouns, rules that you need to follow, right? So now let's go to a+students.ca. We're now going to form and use plurals review. All right, so already went over our different plurals. Now it says we need to complete the sentence with the correct plural form. Monkey. We need to give the plural form of monkey. Monkey range in size from the 5-inch pygmy, or is it marmoset, to the adult male mandrill, which can be over 3 feet tall. Monkey. We need to write the plural form of monkey. What is the plural form of monkey? One monkey, two or more. We need to find the plural form of monkey. We need to find what is the plural form of monkey. One monkey, two or more. All right. So if we were to find the plural form of monkeys, right, of monkey, then we will say it is monkeys. So we say monkeys, range in size from to So as you can see with monkeys, all we did was we just added an s to show the plural form of monkeys, right? So we just added an s. That was straightforward. Just add an s to show the plural form of monkeys. All right, it says a gray wolf were once nearly extinct, but their numbers have grown in recent years thanks to conservation efforts. Wolf. What is the plural of wolf? What is the plural of wolf? We need to write down the plural form of wolf. We need to write the plural form of wolf. The plural of wolf. So the plural form of wolf. One wolf, two or more. So gray wolf, gray wolves. All right, and we can say gray wolves were nearly extinct, but their numbers have grown in recent years thanks to conservation efforts. Yes, well done. Wolves, meaning that our F sounds different, so which means that we drop the F and we add the VES for wolves. And then baby giraffe. What is the plural form of giraffe? Baby giraffe can stand just 30 minutes after birth and they can run after only 10 hours. Baby giraffe. We need to give the plural form of giraffe. And if we were to choose the correct form, we would say the plural form of giraffe is giraffes. All we do is we add an is. So we just add an s to show the plural form of giraffe. All right, so now we're going to our test. Where we're going to form and use plurals. We're going to form and use plurals. All right, here it says complete the sentence with the correct plural. American playwright Arthur Miller wrote a number of plural of play, before achieving success with death as a salesman in 1946. Play. What is the plural form of play? Option 1, 2, or 3. The plural of play. Option 1, 2, or 3. All right, so play. And if we were to choose the correct option, we will say option one, because it's one play, two or more plays. Well done. The next one says the taco truck on Mermaid Avenue serves the most delicious fish taco in town. We need to write down or we need to choose the plural form of taco. What is the plural form of tacos? Is it option one, option two, or option three? The plural form of tacos. Option one, option two, or option three? All right, and the plural form of tacos, yes, we can say it is tacos. Only with one S, right? Only with one S. Well done. The next one says on September 21, 1959, the cover of Life magazine featured a photograph of the wife of the Project Mercury astronauts. Wife. What is the plural of wife? Is it wives with an S, option one, option two, or wives, option three? Which one is correct? Option one, two, or three? So, option one, two, or three? More than one wife. Yes, and if we were to choose the correct option, right, to show the plural form of wife, then it is wives. And we say that if the sound changes, then we drop the FE and we add VES for wives. So well done. Baby giraffe can stand just 30 minutes after birth and they can run after only 10 hours. Is it giraffe or giraffes? We need to choose the correct option, option one, two, or three. All right, and we can say yes. The correction is baby giraffe, one baby giraffe, but two or more giraffes. So we add an S. So in 2012, eco- ecologist Roger Bradbury wrote that overfishing and population pollution, are destroying the world's coral reef. We need to give the plural form of reef. What is the plural form of reef? And the plural form of reef is reefs with an S, not VES. All right. Now we're going to form plurals review. We need to form plurals. They are saying plus You just need to add that word that was that if for example we say hour plus s, we add the s to the word power hour, and then we get our answer. For example, hour plus s. What is hour plus s? Hour plus s. So all right, what is hour plus s? Hour plus is. We need to say what is hour plus is. This word. What is hour plus is? All right. So we said if we say hour plus is, and then we will get hours. This is not as forming our plural nouns. What is tornado plus is? What is tornado? How do we write the plural form of tornado? We need to add the plural form or form the plural form of tornado. The plural of tornado. What is that? All right, so we need to write down the plural form of tornado. Tornadoes. Yes, and if we were to write down the plural form of tornadoes, then we would say it is one tornado, but two tornadoes. We added an es to that word to show the plural form. And then the last one, cello plus is. What is cello plus is? Cello plus is. All right, and if we were to choose or write down the correct word, cello plus is cellos, and we just added an is to that word to show the plural form. So well done. All right, so now we're going to our test and then we are ending off our lesson. Okay, so we are going to have to form the plurals, right? So here they're telling us what to do. We either remove the Y, we add IES, or so on, right? So remedies, we need to type the missing word. Remedies, is it option 1, 2, or 3? It's remedy minus the Y, we add IES. Remedies, is it option 1, 2, or 3, the plural form of remedy? All right, so if we were to choose the correct option, then yes, we will choose option 1 for remedies. IES was added, the Y was dropped. Fair. What is the plural of fair? Option 1, 2, or 3. Fair. Fair. All right, and if we were to choose the correct option, right, then yes, we will choose phase. One fair, two or more phase. All right, here we have, is it moss or mosses? The plural form of moss. What is the plural form of moss? Option 1, 2, or 3. All right, and then if we were to choose the correct answer, we will go with option 1, mosses or moses or mosses. Option 1. Cello. This we already did because we literally just did that now in the before we did the test. Now, average. What is the plural form of average? All right. And then lastly, average. This is the last one, average. The plural of average is averages, which is option one. So well done. Well done. All right, so before we end of our lesson, guys, there is no class on Monday because of the public holiday. So now we don't have any class on Monday. We will then continue again on Tuesday, right? But there is no class on Monday due to the holiday. So you guys need to enjoy the, let's say, the break, right? But this is not the end of our lesson on plurals, right? We say that with most plurals we add an S, with some we add ES, drop the Y, VES or IES, right? And we had to form and use plurals. But this is not the end of our lesson on regular plural nouns. Thank you very much for joining the class, for interacting, right? It really means a lot. You must have a good weekend further. Be safe, and we will see each other on Tuesday. Goodbye. All right, goodbye.